What's up, what's up, what's up, everyone? It is Jason Jani, and welcome back here to the channel. I'm grateful to have you checking out this video and just for your support, love, likes, comments, and everything regarding all the content that I've leaked out here over the past couple of months. I wanted to record a video because I had noticed a couple of things at some events that I was very lucky enough to attend, and I thought that creating a video and sharing a video with it here on this platform would give me the opportunity to essentially pay it forward and hopefully help some people out that are looking to improve their performances at private events and specifically weddings. One thing that I've noticed dealing with people that are newer to the industry is their ability to stay aware during the event. And I understand it might sound elementary to some people watching this video, but I do believe that this is something worthy of mention because even some people that had been in the game for a significant amount of time tend to struggle with this at different times of different events in different ways. And where I'm going with this, one thing that I think is a crucial point or a very, very important part of hosting someone's wedding properly, or really like elevating your level of performance at events and offering your couples or the people that are trusting you with their events something incredibly special, is really being dialed into the chemistry, the energy, and just the overall vibe of the room. I think awareness is something that sometimes people struggle with. And let me play it out with an example, just to kind of like really make the point. If you are, playing music and the C's part and the floor becomes empty, but you continue to ride that same, volume that maybe you did have when the floor was pumping, or when the C's part, that you continue to awkwardly play banging songs with no one on the dance floor. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Another example would be as the room is completing their meal and you're not dialed into kind of the progression of everyone eating, and all of a sudden you look up and all the plates are essentially removed from the tables. That's a great example of it, where you've essentially lost all of the time from when dinner started to be completed by the guests or even picked up by the staff, that you lost that time because you weren't aware of what was going on, and you could have possibly used that time to influence the room in a positive way to essentially build the dance floor, create better opportunities of something. You could have done a personalized moment. You could have done a slow dance. You could have done a lot of different things to use the time wisely. I look at time at a wedding reception as kind of this sacred valuable that you have to manage incredibly tight in order to maximize your, experience that you're able to do. And I think the point of this video is I've noticed time and time again recently, especially after looking at different vlogs of people and looking at different things that I've seen online, and even being a guest at a number of weddings for people that I know and people that I don't know, that really the key to, I think, elevating your game from a performance perspective when you are working is being incredibly aware of the room, staying dialed into the current moment that you're in. It's a shame when the room dictates the energy as opposed to the DJ or the entertainment, meaning the entertainer or the DJ or the host or the band or whatever should be the one to basically slow the room down, direct the attention to other places, or, move direction a different way. And if there is something that causes everyone to leave the dance floor, whether it's music related, or maybe everyone's going to the bar to get a drink, or maybe something happened and everyone's going to take a picture, that you kind of catch it as it's beginning, not after it's happened. And then you shift your energy or your momentum of what you're doing in a different direction to look like you were the one that caused that, or you're responding immediately to that. I think being aware is an important part of successfully elevating your game in the wedding industry specifically. And it's something that I think everyone just kind of needs to hear. This video is really meant to just share information or an observation that I recently kind of, I guess, had over the past month or so. As I've toured a number of events, I've been looking at a lot of content from different people. And in response to some of the questions or things that I've been asked by people who watch this channel on things I think a lot of people could potentially look at when they're hosting events. I know I've walked into rooms that were happening in the same venue that I was working in, and you walk in and the DJ's like thumping music, but there's no one on the dance floor, or there's like this moment happening, but there's no one part of it, or they're just, lost in Serato or virtual DJ or whatever platform they're using, and they're not aware of what's going on because their head is down and they're not looking up. So I guess the point of this, if you're looking to elevate or improve your performance, try to take the initiative to keep your head up, to keep your eyes on, what people are doing and the energy that's happening in the room. Look at people when they're in their seats, if they're tapping their feet, or if they have to lean over next to them and, hold their ears to talk to conversations. Those are indicators that either you're in the right zone, they're tapping your feet, you see them singing, they're bopping, they're having a good time, or they're observations that, hey, you're playing too loud. And I think being aware is something that I noticed. It's one thing that you can do that doesn't cost money to elevate your performance because you are aware of what you're doing. The music doesn't have to be at level 10 the entire experience. It should move with the moments of the day. The energy of the sets that you're playing should move with the moments of what's going on in front of you and should adapt accordingly or steer accordingly. One thing that I always like to do is I like to ask the maitre d' or the catering person or whatever to inform me about 10 minutes before they're about to present main course. And what essentially I do at that point is I start to kind of like wind the room down, not pushing people to their seats. I want to keep them on the floor and rocking. But what I don't want to do is like the moment the food comes out is to basically stop the music and have it go like this. I want to kind of like even it out and create more of like a roller coaster ride that's smooth. And I think every good event has moments of highs and lows. And there are things that you can do in each one of those kind of crescendo moments or down point or low point moments that can influence the emotion, that can influence the atmosphere, and can help you into making it a successful event that is enjoyed by everyone. So the point of this, if you're looking to elevate your game, one thing that I think everybody and anyone watching this video can do next time they perform is to get your head out of the MacBook or out of the computer that you're staring at and to pay more attention to the room and to react accordingly the moment things are happening and be aware of the room. If you're drilling the dance floor, don't drill the dance floor if there's no one on the dance floor. If you're playing at max volume or whatever and there's no one in front of you or you have a lighter room, pull it way back because you don't need to do that. And I think that is something that I've noticed that kind of distinguishes the people that have been in the game for a long time versus the people that are struggling to find their way in the game, for the first time. And I hope that you can latch on to that. I hope you can take from it, and I hope that you can grow from that kind of interesting example and analogy and just observation. So my name is Jason Jani. I appreciate you checking out this video. I plan on dropping a ton of content here to help inspire people to improve their performance, to improve their DJ business, to elevate their overall events that they're doing, and to essentially just be better DJs. It's kind of like what I'm really focused on now, and what I am attempting to create content on this channel for. If you have any questions, you want to make a comment, you want to go back and forth with me, either drop down below and leave me a comment because I will respond to anything that I possibly can, or hit me with a DM on Instagram, and the link for my Instagram can be found in the description field below. If you are with all this content that I've dripped out here, I'd appreciate a sub to the channel, and I appreciate you coming back to check out more content as I release it right here for you, by me, to help you elevate your game, improve your game, and to just push up our industry as best we all can together. My name is Jason. I appreciate the view, and we will see you really soon. Thanks for the watch.